Singapore again delivered a chaotic race with rain, safety cars, and unexpected results. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click that bell so you never miss an update. The eyes of the world were again on Singapore last weekend, where the heavens opened ahead of the returning night race with a delayed start following torrential rain, thunder, and lightning. But the wet conditions didn't worry Red Bull's Sergio Pérez, who proved he's still able to deliver top-shelf performances under pressure, which he was all the way from polesitter Ferrari's Charles Leclerc. Pérez actually finished 7.5, not 2.5 seconds ahead on the road, but pulled out the gap in the closing stages to protect against a then potential penalty for falling more than 10 car lengths behind the safety car on lap 36. With the 5-second penalty applied post-race and 2 penalty points on his license for the offense, not affecting the silverware. The Mexican, the first driver to win both Monaco and Singapore in the same campaign since Sebastian Vettel in 2011, hoped the victory would silence his detractors. "That was my best performance," said Checo. "The last 3 laps were so intense, I gave everything for the win today." Ferrari may have earned its first double podium since Miami, but Leclerc was frustrated to finish second from pole for the second straight time in Singapore, a bad start ruining his race. McLaren struck a blow to rival Alpine, with the British squad leapfrogging its French rival for 4th in the Constructors. Lando Norris went from 6th on the grid to 4th, with Daniel Ricciardo scoring his best result all year, in which he went from 16th to 5th for a combined 22-point haul. That meant the pair made the most of the season's toughest round.
People don't realize how physical Formula One is. It looks very simple, you just drive a car around. But inside it's a lot more difficult than that, and very stressful on the neck and the core and your legs. And the endurance side, to do it for 2 hours consistently without making any mistakes, this is also very difficult.
Aston Martin also catapulted over its rival in the Constructors, beating Haas to 7th with its first double-point score since Imola. Lance Stroll finished 6th, up from 11th on the grid, while 4-time world champion Sebastian Vettel went from 13th to 8th. Its 12-point haul, the team's combined best result of the season. Reigning F1 world champion Max Verstappen didn't secure his second straight crown in Singapore, instead enduring a nightmare event in which he was forced to abort his final Q3 lap in qualifying, with the team concerned that he could run out of fuel. While in the race, he moved up 1 place to 7th after one of the scrappiest races of his career. Mercedes expected Singapore to suit its difficult W13, but it left with just 2 points from Sir Lewis Hamilton, who made contact with Carlos Sainz at the start, and then the Turn 7 barrier on lap 33. His teammate George Russell played Silver Arrow's guinea pig, having switched to slicks too early and finished 14th and last. Over to the drivers' standings, and Verstappen will be the 2022 F1 World Champion if at the next race in Japan, he outscores Leclerc by 8 points and Pérez by more than 6. Onto the Constructors, and Ferrari has clawed back 2 points on Red Bull. McLaren is 4 points up on Alpine, and Haas and AlphaTauri are equal on 34 points with 5 rounds to go. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.